Alright guys, you know this is an MEA official meeting, so we operate under Rule 6. If you need to speak up, state your name and chapter. Also, if you do need to speak up, make sure that your mic is not echoing, so we have no echoes while the founder is speaking. Make sure your mic is either muted or unplugged while he speaks. As always, the founder starts with the floor. MEA Lucky Mr. 7, you have the floor.
Thank you, Sonic, Senior Chairman of the Forefathers. Everybody give it to Sonic, Senior Chairman of the Forefathers, and MEA. Give it up to him. Baby. All right.
So quick.
Everybody on YouTube, I appreciate you guys listening in. Tonight's rally is just more of it's more of a powwow with my fellow peers in the MEA. Some of you guys hold the title of Hall of Fame. There's a lot of Hall of Famers in the house tonight. And some of you guys are just standard members in MEA. But there's no discrimination amongst each other because we're all part of the same family, under the same banner. Am I right, MEA? Same family, same banner? Some may have more credentials than others, but that means nothing. When war comes, we're all united. We all fight together. There's a lot of combat decorated officers in here. I don't want to mention any names. Campion, Godly. Who else is in here? Who else? Who else turning it up in here as a combat decorated officer? BK, under his lieutenant.
Lefty. Redneck. AKA BK in the house.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, BK?
BK. There's a lot of potential in this room. I look around this room. I see a lot of potential. I see a lot of MEA on the rise. Really do. Newcomers like Winky and the guys in Steel, I encourage you guys to go to the next degree, to the next level. I encourage you guys to give it your all. One day you'll be in uniforms, red, gold, cobalt, etc., brown, but you'll be decorated and honored like everybody else. Not that we don't appreciate you. Don't get me wrong. But I have to say what has to be said. Tonight I met with both factions of KSI. Tonight's powwow is about the factions that broke off in KSI. There's a civil war going on in there. So I asked you guys in the party tonight, I asked you, who are we going to side with? Are we going to side with Bill Naddis 77, the guy who's taken KSI and made it strong for so many years, what was it, 8+ years? Or are we going to go with the equivalent to their forefathers, the guys, the up-and-comers, the ones that have been with him since day one? That's a tough decision, man. Or we have the option of not even interfering. But that's not like MEA. Not to interfere. We get involved. We get in the mix. Not because we want to throw ourselves out there and get under the spotlight. Because they involve us. It goes beyond just making a simple decision. We just so happen to have friends in both factions. Friends that have been loyal to our flag, giving us intel, or just participating in our events. And I'll say that in open, yeah, they give us fucking intel. It's always been like that. And Bill, you know that. I know you're listening to this. You know that. Before we even became friends, you already know that. It's just the way we are. That's who we are. We've always done business like that. I asked you guys tonight, should we aid KSI in their civil war? Or should we just go in and take both of them by force, the traditional way? I ask you guys tonight, should we side with one faction and give them the support they need? Because they're giving us our fucking best pitches. They're like, hey, join my side because blah, 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 blah. Or join my side because I have this to offer. You know what I have to say about that? Is the fuck you, and we go wherever we wish and wherever we deem worthy. Ain't that right, MEA? Yeah. It's funny, because a week ago, this, very interesting, and this is true statement I'm making. A week ago, before the Civil War broke out, SI as a whole formally declared war to the MEA empire. In other words, they were going to see that all of you either get hacked or taken out or submit or bow down to their flag. Now you want to be at my doorstep asking me for help? I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
MEA demon.
Hell to no. Take him out. A week ago, you wanted to go to war with me. You wanted to fucking slice my throat. You wanted to throw me to the wolves. Now you're at my doorstep asking us for help? Well, what do you think about that, MEA?
I think we tear him down, son.
No.
Let's tear down something.
Welcome.
Let's take him that booty.
Alright, that was just my opening, you guys. But I'm ready to get this rally started. What about MEA? Let me hear it, huh? Okay, I come into the room. I see a lot of potential. This is a time for you individuals to make a name for yourselves if you haven't already. Some of these guys in here have already made a name for themselves, have already elevated themselves, have already put themselves on the map. It is your turn to do that. Ain't that right, the guys in red, gold, and brown? Ain't that right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You know it, boy.
Yeah. Redneck, you've been with me for a long time. I want everybody to welcome back Redneck. He was on the way assignment. He's come back home. Give it up to Redneck.
Hey, Redneck. Yeah. Hell yeah, Redneck.
Redneck was gone. Come on, dude. He's back now. He came back home. BK. Give it up to BK. He's been away on the way assignment. Give it up to him.
Yeah.
There's another motherfucker in here who's been MIA. I don't know where the hell he's been at, but let's give it up to Campin. Combat officer. That's right. Alright, let's give it up to fucking Golly Shots, dropping nukes on Modern Warfare. He don't even play Modern Warfare. He's a hero. Give it up to Golly Shots.
Go.
Holy shit. Oh, thanks, baby. That's right. Senior Chairman of the Forefathers. You're ready to clock in 2 days?
Yes, sir.
Everybody give it up to Sonic, dude. MEA's number 2. He's the go-to guy in my absence. Give it up to Sonic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, boy.
As you can see, you two, MEA is not weak. We're not crippling. We're not collapsing. We're not getting scared. We're not intimidated. Fuck Bill and fuck all the other fucking factions. Honestly, I'm sorry, but you know something? It's ridiculous. You guys formally declare war on an organization such as the MEA. It's slapping every one of these individuals in the face. They're not going to take it no longer. They won't. Because we are the Murder Evolution Army. We have stayed strong and standing strong for so many years. We are one of the oldest organizations in history. What is it? 6, 7 years strong?
6.5, 7 years. Going on. Yes, sir.
That's a long fucking time. But it had not been for good people like you standing by our side, MEA would have fell a long time ago. It's not about loyalty. It's not about respect. It's about spirit and heart. As long as you have that, nobody can drop you. Nobody can make you collapse. Nobody can come in and tell you otherwise. Nobody can say that they are better than you. Nobody. Is that right, MEA?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wiki, you're brand spanking new to the MEA. You belong to the legendary Jackals chapter. What is your perspective to MEA, as far as MEA is concerned today? I mean, what is your thoughts and comments on the MEA? I just want to know.
I think we were made to dominate. We're going to keep doing that.
Strong!
You, that shit was hella strong.
Alright, I'm going to leave the floor open to you guys.
Me.
This shit is for you guys. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I'm pumped up, dude. I mean, I can give the rally, but I just want to hear what you guys got to say. So let's start from the top to the bottom, traditional way. Camping, what's on your mind, baby? Let me hear.